Hello, good evening, good evening. So we are live and we are Instagram, good evening, and we are Facebook, good evening. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope all is good with you. Now, just bear with me tonight because I've kind of just having a few little wobbly moments with the old tech. There we go. So, how you doing? Hope you're well. Say hi. Let me know where you are in the world because we are going global, and just join in. If there's anybody that you know that maybe will benefit from this, then tag them, share it, and just jump on and say hi, and let's go from there. Thank you very much. Hello, Sarah. How are you, my lovely? So all good. Now, if you want me to say hello, please pop a little message in. If you don't, it's absolutely fine. So if you say hello to me, I'll say hello back. If you don't worry, your privacy is respected. So let me know how you're doing. Have you had a good week? This week has been a little bit crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's been very, very busy in my world and lots of things going on. So I'm going to share some of it with you as well. Sarah, I'm good, thank you. I'm really well, thank you, lovely. I'm really well. Hopefully you had a lovely birthday, by the way. So yes, I'm all good. So what I want to talk to you about this week is the topic of the week, which has been move. Okay, now we focused on this in my Breakfast Boost Club with my members group. We focused on it in happiness classes. It's throughout all of the platforms that I use. We're talking about move. And that doesn't mean to say we're just moving in one direction. It could be we're just taking a step to the side. And, you know, anyone who knows me knows that I speak very, very openly with my heart on my sleeve. And yesterday I needed to stop. I literally needed to stop. There'd been quite a lot going on in the week. All good, all productive, but it got a little bit too much. And you know what? I had to listen to my body. And this is something that I wanted to talk to you about today, plus some other things as well. So, Ellie, hi, lovely. I'm good. How are you? Nice to see you. It's good to see you. So yeah, lovely. So if you want to say hello, do just jump on and say hi. It's good to see you watching. Okay, right. So sometimes when we move, okay, it's important to realise the direction that we're actually moving in. Is it a direction that's actually going to benefit you? Is it a direction that isn't going to benefit you? And like with myself yesterday, I needed to stop to recharge to then move again, okay? Now, if you liken yourself to a vehicle, okay, now I'm a driving instructor, that's my other hat that I wear now and then. If you liken yourself to a vehicle, okay, how can you possibly get in a car and drive and drive and drive forever for a long, long time without actually refueling? You're going to get some bumps in the road. You're going to get some refueling needed. You're going to find yourself going at different speeds or lots of different times. And it's so important to realise that as in your body, you need to recharge as well and you need to refuel. And if you don't, you're not going to function to your best ability. So sometimes we need to move to the side and just stop and just reassess and just slow, because by doing that we're going to actually be able to function better. Now this could be in your busy lives. You may be mums, you may be men, you may be workers, you may be teenagers, you may be at college, you may be in all sorts of different areas of life, but they take your energy, it saps your energy. And if we're fueling to our best potential, if we're going at our best potential, then we are going to function better. It's no secret, we all know that. And what I'm here to do is just remind you of that. Remind you to sometimes it's okay to stop, move to the side and do that. Now, a couple of things as well. Okay, it's if you really want to think about moving, are you around, oh, thank you, darling, thank you. Are you around people that actually help you and benefit you and increase your inspiration, they increase your energy, okay? Because quite often when we're around people that maybe don't benefit us, and that doesn't mean to say you don't care about them, it doesn't mean to say you don't love them, but maybe sometimes you're around people that actually pull you back down again. And sometimes it's important to realise this. When you feel your energy being sapped, it's okay to move again, move to a different place, a different mindset, a different time with them. Maybe you can shorten your time with them. Maybe you just need to just see them a couple of times a week. Maybe you don't. You know, so what I'm trying to say is there are lots of different ways to look at this aspect of moving. Now, I want to share with this. I've got some notes here as well. Okay, now we are all creatures of habit. We are programmed. Okay, now for anyone who works with me or is involved in self-development, you may be familiar with the word paradigm. Now, paradigm is a collection of all your habits. We are controlled and programmed by our paradigms. Now, paradigm isn't something that isn't good for you. It may be great for you, but it's a habit. Okay, so we are accustomed to the way things are. We become accustomed very, very quickly to exactly how things are. So for an example, have you ever been on holiday and at first when you arrive there it feels a little bit strange, a little bit weird, you're not familiar with everything, but really quickly within a day or so, even less, you start to explore and you start to become familiar with those surroundings, and then you adapt to them very, very quickly. That's the same just in everyday life. We adapt very quickly and become very accustomed to what is in our area, what exactly is around us. Now, sometimes we become accustomed to things that maybe don't actually benefit you, and sometimes we just don't realize it because we're not fully consciously aware. We just accept things as they are because that's all that we know. Okay, does that make sense so far? So what I want you to understand is just by a small tweak of a routine, just by a small tweak of mindset, just a change of just a couple of words, small changes can lead to bigger changes that have more of an impact and then can last for longer. But it's about just literally being aware. Okay, now what I'm going to do with today is just give you some ideas on how you can turn things around. Okay, so what I want you to think of is, can you think of a scenario that you've actually just become accustomed to, and then you've realised that actually maybe it doesn't benefit you? Maybe it goes against the grain of your morals, of your feelings, of just anything that's going on around you in that moment, okay? If you have anything, if you want to, there's no pressure here, if you want to, just tap it in for me, just give me something to work with, okay? So like I've just mentioned, the holiday, going on holiday, you become accustomed to something, or maybe you start travelling to a certain area of where you live, and it's unfamiliar, but gradually you start to get used to it. Maybe it's somewhere where initially you might not feel particularly comfortable, but as time progresses, through moving and keep moving into that area, you become accustomed and used to it, and that could serve you and it could actually go against you as well, but that just depends on where you're at in yourself and in the area that you're at. Okay, so what I want to say to you is, what do you think of when I say the word move? Now, this was something that we talked about in happiness class this week, like the online and the groups that I hold in the hall. Now, when I say move, for me, because not that recently, but fairly recently, I moved home. So when I hear the word move, I just think boxes, upheaval, a little bit of stress because it was quite stressful. So all those things come to mind when I say move. But other people might think exercise, they might think going for a journey, they might just think all those different things. So what does move mean to you in the first place? Now, if you're wanting to move forward, maybe you need to move forward in a direction that's actually going to serve you and move you forward and to a place where you're going to feel more comfortable and happier. And sometimes we need a little bit of motivation to do that. So to move forward from a place of motivation, it's about tapping into what makes you feel good, okay? What makes you feel happy? What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel inspired? So when we're trying to change ourselves, it's about trying to tap into the things that actually genuinely make us feel good, the things that lift us. So by watching these lives, and I thank you very much for joining me, by watching these lives, from tapping into all sorts of things that you can get on social media that benefit you, you can start to actually shift your energy, because that's what this is all about shifting your feelings, your mood, your energy into a better place. And when we start to move our energy and we kind of lift the vibration, we will start to feel more comfortable and attract more things in line with that. If we allow ourselves to dip, which again, like I say, being very honest, I've overworked myself, and so yesterday I could feel a dip coming, hence went very quiet and just had a lot of rest yesterday. By doing that, we're recharging, and then again our energy will start to lift, and there's no shame in stopping. So moving and shifting your energy could be like getting yourself motivated, or it could be just taking a step to the side and relaxing and recharging. So you've got two different options there about how you can move and how this can actually benefit you, okay? Now, where are we? Okay, so by doing either, it will move you in the direction that you want. Okay, now, have you ever decided to go one place and then it just suddenly, for whatever reason, it doesn't feel right? Have you ever done that? You think it's what you want and then you think, actually, this doesn't feel right. Now, quite often, that is where people get stuck because they feel that they have to stay where they are. And that's not the case. You can be, do, and have whatever you choose. You can do anything that you want to if you really want to. And don't feel that just because you're in a certain place that you're stuck, that you have to stay in that place. Remember, the more we build on ourselves from the inside, hello Lizzie, how are you, lovely? Good to see you. So if more than you build on yourself from the inside, the more you're going to build up your confidence and your self-esteem to actually choose that you don't have to stay somewhere that you are. You can move away from it. The more we feel brave and the more we feel confident within ourselves, the more we're going to feel that we can voice what we want to say. The more we feel that we can actually write what we want to say. The more that feel we can actually speak up for what we want to say without worrying. So what I would encourage you to do is really start taking in this information, really start analysing. Am I happy with what I'm doing? Am I where I want to be? Or is there a little tweak of something that I can do? And that could be just moving your circle of friends that you are around. It could be changing the way that you speak to yourself. Please, please, please change the way that you speak to yourself if you are feeling that you're bringing yourself down. Now, I'll let you into a little secret. Okay, self-talk is one of the best ways, move my notes, one of the best ways to change how you feel about yourself and start moving. Thanks, Lizzie. And that really is. Okay, now, I've got an offer that I'm going to share with you this week. It's a freebie. It's not going to cost you anything apart from your time and a couple of taps on the keyboard. I'll be releasing this week my book, my ebook, all about negative self-talk. Okay, now it's about change your mindset and change your world. If you change your mindset, you will be able to literally start to change the way you think about things, and therefore things around you will start to change. So your perception will start to change as you talk more kindly to yourself. And I will be telling you in this how you can do that. Now, like I say, this is free and this is to give you a real insight. So if you're watching this, even on catch up, playback on YouTube, because this will go onto YouTube as well, what I want you to do is invite you to take a look at this book. It's got invaluable information which will actually really help you to understand how your mindset works. So if you're watching this and you're wondering what it's all about, if you're wondering anything about me and you're not sure about you wanting to take the next step forward to maybe work with me or join one of my groups, then this is the ideal opportunity, and it's also available for you to share with the people that you love and the people around you as well. So this is going out next week, so look out for it, and I'll be sharing it with you then. Okay, right, going back to move. If we don't move, what happens? Nothing. Okay, if we move, hi there, things actually start to, hi Ellie, things actually start to happen. If we don't move, everything goes stagnant. Okay, now what I want you to understand is you have that choice to move this way, this way, this way, or this way. You have that choice to do whatever it is that you want to do. But remember, by allowing yourself to keep being programmed in the same way, then nothing is going to change. Remember, nothing will change unless something changes. So I invite you to really start thinking, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What do I want to feel? Start questioning it. Try to not just accept how you've been programmed, and however you've been programmed is just how it is. It's nobody's fault. It's all down to experiences. But remember, you can reprogram yourself and move forward in a way that actually is going to lift you and make you feel happier. Now, there's a couple of people watching on Facebook, Lizzie is one of them, who has made amazing, amazing progress in their personal life just by shifting the way that they think, just by tweaking those mindset ideas, just by starting to talk kindly to themselves. That's what the ebook is all about. Okay, so I invite you to think, what is it that I say to myself the most? What do you say to yourself the most? Like, I'm doing really well, or I'm rubbish, or one of mine was, I can't stand myself, or I've done it wrong again. That was another one of mine. And then gradually over time, I started to realise that I was actually training myself to pull myself down the whole time. And I needed to shift from that and go somewhere different. And that's when I started talking differently to myself with some guidance and with some help. So if you are here, and you want to be here and you want to make that move, then really start to think about what you're saying to yourself and the environment that you're keeping. And again, this ebook is going to help you with that, because I just want to share this message with you. It changed my life, and I know if you choose to, it can actually start to change yours as well. Okay, right, if anybody got any questions, because I'm going to love you and leave you shortly, because I'm going to take lots of rest tonight and build myself up ready for the week. Just think about this as well. Next week, I think it's next Friday, we are going into February. Now, February is my birthday month, okay? I've got a pretty special birthday coming up in February. So I will be announcing a birthday bonus for February, seeing as that's what I do, okay? So again, keep watching, keep tuned in, and there'll be some offers coming up, and just some little freebies for you, as it's my birthday month and it's a bit of a special one, and I'm feeling really excited about it. So I'm going to share that with you, okay? So there's plenty coming your way. So today, moving forward, you can either motivate yourself and get things moving, tap into the stuff that makes you feel good, or you can stop and relax and recharge yourself. Lizzie, where are we? It's true, bless you. I went from stuck in a job in town I hated, really depressed, to leaving and moving to Cambodia to volunteer. I can't get the rest of the message. On my own in the space of a week after 4 months with Lisa. I know, Lizzie, you're amazing. Lizzie took that massive leap of faith and just knew that she had to change her life. So yes, she did. And since then, where else have you been, Lizzie? You've been to Cambodia, you've been to Toronto, you've been to all sorts of amazing places again. So you know what? It's just a little tweak of that mindset can literally start to move things. Doesn't mean to say you have to jump on a plane. It could be that you just need to tackle a situation at work or at home or at school or at college. It just gives you that little bit of inner confidence to build yourself up. The bottom line is to realise that you are worthy of whatever it is that you want. We're all a work in progress, me included. Please know that I have those days, and we all pull together, okay? So if you'd like to know more, I'm Lisa Hawkyard, the mother of all coaches, and I'm here to empower your mindset to empower you. You can get hold of me anywhere on social media, or go to my website, www.lisahawkyard.com. This information will move mountains if we use and if we choose it to, okay? Right, you take care. You're welcome, Ellie. Thank you. I'll see you in the week, and I'll see you on social media. And like I said, if this has spoken to you, please let me know. I love the feedback. It helps me help you more. And if there's anybody you feel would benefit from this, tag them. Just let them know, okay? And I will see you very soon, and I'll see you next Sunday. And the topic for next week is able. Okay, are you able to do something? Are you enabling somebody not to do something? So we're going to really look at how we can help ourselves and help other people as well. Sometimes we can help other people by not doing so much as well. So just a little tweak on the topic there as well. Okay, thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks.